Coming to you from the back room of your parents' favorite porn store, it is Cursory Overload.
All right, sir. How you doing?
Oh, I can't complain. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm above ground. I'm feeling good, feeling better. So yeah, definitely awesome, man. How you been? I mean, besides, haven't seen you in ages, man.
Yeah, I've just been working, getting ready for this big move that we got coming up.
Yeah, which you haven't mentioned on air, fucker.
No, I haven't. I've been kind of wondering if I wanted to put it out there or not.
Well,
you know what I mean.
it is what it is. Yeah, no, it's all gravy. Whenever you're ready, man. No rush.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of moving parts that were still having to be cemented down. And
Yep.
when you talk about a move and the wife starting a new job, there's a lot of bureaucracy,
Bureaucracies.
red tape kind of shit.
Yep.
And any fucking thing that they wanted to do to throw a monkey wrench into it, they could have done. So I didn't want to come out and say anything without knowing, everything had gone through yet.
Yeah, you want to be 100% sure it's happening.
That's correct. But it sounds like everything is pretty much so gone through. So it looks like the middle of June we're going to be moving.
Wagons east, huh?
Yeah, we're not sure. We're not sure yet if the whole family's going to go yet. Right away. Kind of her and the girls can take off, go over there, get the new place. She can start work. And
So
then,
phase 1, phase 2.
right, kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly how it might work. We're not sure yet. It all depends on what happens between now and then.
Yeah, man, it's good, man. Like I said, I'm all. I guess we can say at that point in time we'll be kind of like coast to coast.
Right, like coast to coast PM.
Coast to coast PM, yeah. All right, man. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Well, hey, before we usually forget, we've been forgetting. Hey, you listening out there, thank you for tuning in. This is Cursory Overload. We've been
slacking, busy. My mind has been
going.
My mind hasn't even been here.
K-Dog's got a lot going on. Plus, our place of employment has also been going through a lot of shit that kind of boiled. Even Pato, who normally just lets everything slide off his back and says, I don't give a fuck. Even it's affected me. It's fucked up. And then of course I think over the weekend I don't know, one of my kidneys fucked me up really bad. So yeah, yeah, that was painful.
You looked rough.
Yeah, well,
you looked like death warmed over.
Like I said, the pain is practically gone. I can move now. I don't know. I was joking around earlier that even going to the bathroom and wiping my ass was becoming a challenge. Not that you need that kind of a mental picture out there, but this is Cursory Overload.
Listen, get some cash and hire a motherfucker to do that for you. This is America. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, I tried with the kids, but they told me it was a shitty job and that they were going to tell Uncle K-Dog to tell me his choice race.
Yeah, Uncle. Hey, Theo, can you tell Daddy to go fuck himself?
I can't do it.
I'll get in trouble.
Something like that. Yeah, it's like, hell no. You're like, no. All jokes aside, yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better. It's.
You sound pretty good yourself too. Which,
I didn't have anything like that. I got really sick. Easter weekend, I got real sick.
Pretty stuffy last time. The last show we did too. I mean, it was. I don't know. I think
it was a lot. There's been a lot of dust and crap in the air out here.
Yeah, fuck that. Springtime here in Arizona.
Yeah, and then the other night we had came home and this fire truck's fucking everywhere. And I couldn't even pull into my driveway because of the fire trucks. Turns out some neighborhood kids, unofficially, got a hold of a quarter stick of dynamite and threw it into a vacant house. And
the fuck?
Right. That's what I was like, whoa, Jesus. That's a little extreme. Anyway, they caught fire, and so it was a pretty significant fire.
Seriously, so, I mean, like, okay.
I have to say, I have to say that it hasn't been proven that that's what it is, but the firefighters that I talked to said they had a pretty good idea.
You know, it's funny because back in the days when I was growing up, I mean, I remember kids would play around. They would make pipe bombs and,
right,
blow them up. I mean, now you make one of those, you end up in a terrorist list.
Right. Or Drano bombs. I remember Drano bombs were real big too.
Yeah. But okay, man, how the fuck? Where the fuck you fucking?
You know what they said? The firefighters said the motherfuckers are making this shit.
I wonder where they're learning to make that.
I don't. Oh my god.
Fucking, we got YouTube mechanics.
Right.
YouTube.
Like, turn on the interwebs and there you go.
YouTube bomb specialists.
Oh, I don't know. If the government's fucking watching all of us, like a lot of these conspiracy people, they say that it is. I wonder if you go on the certain sites like that teach that shit, if they're like red flagging the hell out of you.
I wonder. Do you think K-Dog and Pato are on any type of list?
Maybe the dumb fuck list.
Oh shit.
Listen to these dumb fucks. Get in here, Colonel. Your show's back on.
Okay. It'd be funny as fuck. I'm like, well, are we on top of the list or at the bottom of the list? We need to know. Like, right. All right. So
how crazy would it be if we were Mr. K-Dog? Oh shit! What did we do? Are you the member of Cursory Overload Group? Yeah. A higher up than I am wants to say it was funny. Okay.
As long as you're not here to deliver a subpoena or anything.
Right. Yeah. As long as I don't walk away with bracelets on, I'm good to go.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So, hey, we're 7 minutes into this motherfucker. Let's get things started.
All right.
Or do we just roll like this today?
Fuck it. Let's just keep rolling. Good to go.
Roll. Good to go.
So, how about we move into some news? How about that? How about we start the show off with some news?
All right. Let's see. What have you come across?
The news that only I would come across. No. Most of this is pretty good news.
Oh, nice.
Let me rephrase that. I got a couple of good news and then some what the fuck news.
Okay.
So we'll start off with what the fuck. So in Houston, it didn't say how old they were. The article made it sound like they were a little bit older, in their 30s, 40s. A couple goes for a walk and they see an abandoned house and they go into it. And with the sole intention, they just wanted to get away and smoke a little weed. That's all they wanted to do.
Okay.
Go in there, smoke a little weed. Maybe their kids are out playing or some shit. I don't know. They go in there and they go into the basement to spark up their fucking doobie.
Yep.
And lo and behold, they are greeted by an entity in the basement.
Okay. Now, are you sure how much had they smoked?
Not that much. In fact, I don't even think they smoked any.
An entity,
namely a fucking tiger.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, being from beyond. When you said entity. Beyond. Whoa, a tiger.
A fucking tiger.
Fuck.
I would have rather had a fucking kukui or some shit.
Yeah.
A goddamn tiger. So They ran out of the house, shut the door behind them, called Animal Rescue. Animal Rescue came out and was able to tranquilize it and get it to fall asleep, capture it.
Oh.
And they said it's being moved to an undisclosed animal sanctuary somewhere.
Yes.
And that they also said that the tiger appeared to have been well cared for.
Yes. So somebody was using
no idea.
An abandoned house to store a tiger.
Right.
And these guys were just trying to
smoke a little weed.
Yeah.
Get their Snoop Dogg on.
Or their Afro Man,
Right.
Can you imagine that? Almost eaten by a tiger because I got high. Because I got high. Oh, right.
I was gonna get eaten by motherfucking Shere Khan.
Yeah,
damn. Almost eaten by a fucking tiger because they want to get high.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Hey, we'll go with it. Well, they said luckily nobody was hurt, and the tiger is safe. In fact, a couple was more worried about the tiger than anything. So.
Oh, I guess they weren't that high. All right.
No, good on them.
All right. Well, that's cool. All right.
So here we go into news number 2.
Number 2.
Now, this is of a religious tone.
All right, here comes the hate mail. Cursory.overload@gmail.com.
I'm just saying this as in it has to do with a religious church, all right? But this is just strictly from the news. 2 nuns who worked for a Catholic school in California recently came out and admitted to having embezzled upwards of $500,000.
Say it ain't so.
For gambling trips to Vegas.
Okay. That is just too funny. I'm sorry. I thought they were gonna. Did they admit to be undercover freaks too?
Nope. They just said it was going to Vegas, and I guess the nuns had worked with that particular school for over 20 years.
20 years.
And they just said it started little by little, and over the years, it had been going on for a very long time. And, it equaled up to about 500 G's.
500 G's, $500,000.
Yep. Wow. Good thing, though, is that the church has accepted their admission of guilt and accepted their asking of forgiveness, and no charges planned to be filed or pressed.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not?
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're not going to...
Sounds like a TV series, the gambling nuns.
Right. The gambling nuns of California.
We had the fly or a porn. Hey. No.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
We had the flying nun back in the day, right?
Right.
That was a show like the gambling nun. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
How do you deal with a nun from South Central?
How do you deal with a nun from South Central? A place where packing a gat is fundamental. Hey, I don't know.
Hey, at least they admitted it. I think it's cool. I mean, life's got to be fucking boring as a nun, But, hey, you never know. Maybe they snuck off.
I don't know. I've seen some porns.
Get a little dick, get a little good food, get a little drink, and head on back and deal with all the motherfuckers in the school.
But you never know. Maybe that, R&R, why not?
Yeah, 20 years in a school, anybody want to go get drunk and get a little fucking nookie on the side.
Just ask any teacher.
Right. Any teacher.
Yeah.
Speaking of teachers, this is a feel good story.
Oh, it's a feel good.
All right.
Well, the other one felt pretty good.
Get your feels on this one. It was Art Week in a Texas middle school. Mm-hmm. So they the advanced art class, I guess if that's what you want to call it, advanced placement students. It was final week, and they were stressed out, and it was Art Week on top of it. So in lieu of studying for finals, the teachers got together and took these about 48 students and gave them a list of things they had to buy. And then the next thing you know, they're coming to school, and kind of like flash mob style. They put on afro wigs, blue button-down shirts, and started painting. And on a big movie projector, The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross was playing.
Ah.
So
okay, I see the feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
like Bob Ross.
Right. If you don't like Bob Ross, come on.
Go fuck yourself.
Right. Little fucking happy trees, and there's no mistakes. There's happy accidents.
Happy accidents, yeah.
And every tree has a fucking friend.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I fucking love Bob Ross. And anytime I can't sleep, give me a stiff fucking drink and Bob Ross, and I'll be out like a fucking light. Good Lord, I'll sleep like a fucking baby, like I'm being rocked to sleep.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
So we have another good feel good